Hey everyone, great to see you again. Today we're diving into some major social security changes coming in 2026. These updates are going to affect millions of people, from retirees and individuals with disabilities to those still working and paying into the system. What's surprising is that some of these changes could reduce your monthly check or even delay your benefits if you're not prepared. But it's not all bad news. There are also opportunities and adjustments that could help certain groups more than others. So, let's unpack what's changing and how you can protect your benefits. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you wish Social Security would do differently? Maybe you want them to change how they calculate the cost of living adjustment. Or maybe you think the system should be simpler overall. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because your feedback really matters. Now let's start with one of the biggest headlines. The 2026 Cost of Living Adjustment, also known as COLA, has been officially announced at 2.8%. That might sound decent at first, but once we look closer, there's more to the story. A 2.8% COLA increase might seem okay, but compared to previous years, it's actually pretty modest. For example, in 2023, the adjustment was a massive 8.7%, one of the largest in over 40 years. Then it dropped to 2.5% in 2025, and now it's inching up slightly to 2.8%. For the average retiree, that equals about $56 more per month. That brings the average monthly benefit to roughly $2,171 for individuals and around $3,428 for couples. But here's the thing. Rising healthcare costs, particularly Medicare premiums, are about to eat into those gains. Medicare Part B premiums are expected to rise to $206.50 per month, up from $185 this year. That means even though your Social Security check technically increases, the extra money may not stretch very far. After factoring in Medicare costs, your 2.8% COLA might only give you around $34 more per month. And that's before you account for higher grocery bills, rent, or utilities. One retiree summed it up perfectly when she said, "It feels like I gain a little each year, then lose it right back to inflation." She's not wrong. Inflation quietly eats away at fixed incomes. So, what does this mean for you? If you rely heavily on Social Security, planning ahead is key. That COLA increase might not go as far as you'd like once living expenses and healthcare costs catch up. Budgeting early can help you adjust before those changes hit. Now let's move on to another major shift in 2026. The full retirement age is officially increasing to 67. This has been a gradual rollout for decades, but 2026 is the first year it fully applies to everyone born in 1960 or later. That means you'll need to wait until age 67 to claim your full benefit without any reduction. If you retire earlier, say at 62, your benefits will be permanently reduced by roughly 30%. On the flip side, if you can delay collecting until age 70, you'll earn about 8% more each year you wait. It's a clear trade-off. The system rewards those who can afford to wait. Unfortunately, not everyone has that flexibility, especially workers in physically demanding jobs. Many feel this shift is unfair, and policymakers have debated whether adjustments are needed for people who can't delay retirement. Now let's talk about the earnings test, something that often confuses people. If you're collecting Social Security before reaching full retirement age and still working, there's a limit to how much you can earn before your benefits are temporarily reduced. In 2025, that limit was $23,400, but in 2026, it will increase to $24,280. For every $2 you earn above that, $1 in benefits will be withheld. If you reach full retirement age in 2026, your threshold rises to $6,560, and above that, $1 is withheld for every $3 earned until your birthday month. Once you hit full retirement age, there's no cap. You can earn as much as you want without losing a cent of your benefits. This adjustment may seem small, but it's part of a broader trend. More Americans are working beyond traditional retirement age. Some do it because they love their jobs, while others simply need the income. These updated thresholds give working seniors a bit more flexibility. It's a practical change, though not a dramatic one, and it reflects how retirement itself is evolving for many Americans today. Next up, taxes. The Social Security payroll tax rate is staying at 6.2%, but the income cap is rising again. In 2025, only income up to $176,100 was taxable for Social Security. In 2026, that limit jumps to $184,500. That means higher earners will contribute more, roughly $11,139 total in Social Security taxes. Some see this as fair, a necessary step to strengthen the system, while others argue it's another burden on the middle class. Either way, it's how the SSA keeps pace with wage growth and inflation. And remember, there's no cap at all on Medicare taxes. In addition, individuals earning over $200,000 or couples earning above $250,000 will continue to pay an extra 0.9% Medicare surtax. It's worth noting these contributions help fund healthcare and stabilize the system, though they can add up quickly for higher income workers. Another important but often overlooked piece is work credits. You need 40 of these to qualify for Social Security benefits. That's about 10 years of work. In 2026, you'll need to earn $1,890 per credit, up from last year, or $7,560 to earn all 4 annual credits. This slight increase reflects wage growth across the country. Earning more than 40 credits won't boost your eligibility, but your highest 35 years of income do determine your benefit amount. So if you're still working, each year of higher earnings could raise your future payout. But here's the bigger concern. The Social Security Trust Fund remains in trouble. Current projections suggest it could become insolvent by 2033. If that happens, the program could only pay about 77% of scheduled benefits, meaning everyone's checks could drop by roughly 23%. That's not fear-mongering. It's the official government projection. For many retirees, that would mean losing $400 to $500 a month. Fixing this problem won't be easy. It may require higher taxes, benefit cuts, or a mix of both. The current administration has promised not to reduce benefits for existing retirees, focusing instead on efficiency and smarter fund management. But long-term solutions are still uncertain. It's a serious issue that could reshape the entire program if Congress doesn't act within the next few years. And while we're on the topic of policy changes, another rule taking effect in January 2026 could significantly impact people applying for Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. The new rule is expected to make it harder for certain applicants, especially older workers, to qualify. Currently, about 33% of applicants are approved, and only 23% succeed on their first attempt. The average SSDI payment is around $1,538 per month. The new eligibility rules could further lower approval rates by changing how factors like age, education, and job history are evaluated. Critics argue that these stricter guidelines could unfairly hurt people who genuinely can't work, but no longer fit neatly into the new definitions. If you or someone you know plans to apply for disability benefits next year, now's the time to prepare. Gather medical documentation, keep detailed records, and consider speaking with a Social Security advocate or attorney. Appeals can take months, sometimes over a year, so having professional help can make a huge difference in navigating the system successfully. Now let's address a question that's been circulating online, the $2,000 stimulus proposal mentioned by President Trump. The idea is to fund payments for Americans, including Social Security and disability recipients, using revenue from tariffs. However, that proposal is currently stuck in Congress amid broader government funding debates. If the economy slows after the holiday season, it could resurface early next year. For now, though, it's just an idea, not an approved benefit. It's worth keeping an eye on, but don't plan your budget around it just yet. While we wait for potential stimulus discussions, let's turn to something more immediate: Medicare open enrollment. The 2026 enrollment period brings more plan changes than usual. Some states are adding new pre-authorization requirements for medical services, while others are adjusting coverage options in Part D and Advantage plans. Even if you're happy with your current plan, reviewing it could save you money. With Medicare Part B premiums rising, even small savings in other areas can make a meaningful difference throughout the year. Before we wrap up, I want to mention a helpful resource. We've partnered with Chapter, a service that provides free, honest Medicare guidance. Their licensed advisors can compare every plan in your area and help you find the best coverage for your needs. Most people save around $100 a year. You can call 615-639-1937 or visit askchapter.org/money using the link below. It's completely free, and they'll continue to support you even after you've signed up. It's one of the easiest ways to make sure you're not overpaying for coverage. So what's the takeaway? Social Security in 2026 will look different. Some changes are routine, some are overdue, and others could hit certain groups harder. The best move you can make right now is to stay informed and proactive. Check your benefit statements, review your Medicare options, and talk to a financial planner if you're nearing retirement. What do you think? Do these updates seem fair, or do they make things